thank you for tuning in again to BFABP.com, Believers from a Biblical Perspective. And I do appreciate the questions that people would send in and asking out of genuine concern. You know, some of the things that they'd like to know or hear me share about. So I truly appreciate that. There was a question that has come in, which was, will I go to hell if I commit suicide? And that question is often raised. People wonder what will happen if I commit suicide. Now, I want to give you another angle to look at this here. First of all, there's not many references in the Bible that simply says, you know, about committing suicide, whether you go to heaven or hell. But, you know, there are all types of things that people do anyway, and they might not know that that's suicidal. I'd say there are some things that we commit on a regular basis, are like committing spiritual suicide. Now, first of all, the Word of God says that it's not the things that go in the body that defiles the temple, but what comes out of your mouth. So really, you can destroy your life by what you're saying. Instead of saying I'm healed, you're always saying I'm sick, you know, or things of that sort, or I'm so broke, I don't know how I'm going to make it, or, I just don't believe I'm going to live that long. Those are things that's really, if you hear the angle I'm coming from, that's suicidal as well. And not only that, if you're eating fried chicken every day with the skin, and you're eating barbecue ribs and fried pork chops and fried fish, and you're, the silent killer with the high blood that's causing high blood pressure and diabetes, that's suicide also. We're supposed to take care of the temple. And so sometimes we think suicide is just blowing our heads off or cutting our neck or hanging ourselves, but oftentimes people are committing suicide by the way they live. Out there having unprotected sex, and that's suicide. All these things, that's what it can lead to. You're destroying yourself. Now, you're not supposed to take your own life. God is the one who gives life, and He's the one that determines how long you live this life. But you have no right to assist Him in this here. We're supposed to take care of the body. We're supposed to take care of our mind. We're supposed to help ourselves. And we're supposed to speak the Word of God and live by the Word of God. And let God be the one who decides the final destiny of our life. So what will happen? I simply want to say, it's an action of ignorance when you commit suicide. It's like really crossing the borderline of insanity. That's insane to commit suicide. It's insane to drink gasoline. It's insane to eat all the poisonous food. It's insane to speak such detriment and derogatory things about yourself. That's insane. Suicide is insane. And you know what? God, in all of His grace and all of His mercy, here's my answer. God will forgive you for your ignorance.